Hey everyone, what's up? It's Gamer Guide here, and man, it's been a while since I've made any type of discussion video. I think you guys haven't heard me actually talk like this in like 2 months since June. I mean, disregarding Sonic Rebound episode 1, the pilot, I talked a bit there, but like for the Sonic Amino sponsor and all that. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about, Sonic Rebound and where I'm going to go from here with the series. Now, first and foremost, I want to thank you all for the support. The video got faster views than Super Swag Bro Z did in just a week. It has over 15,000 views, and I think in a week, Super Swag Bro Z only had like 8,000 views. But I want to see this get over 100,000 views, or get 100,000 views by the end of this month. Because Super Swag Bro Z may have started out very slow, maybe because I posted it on Christmas Day last year, but it picked up so fast. Got over 100,000 before the month was over. I mean, before it hit a month. So I really want to see that with Sonic Rebound. I want you guys to support this series because I'm in this for the long haul. And one person said, "Damn, Gamer Guy, you really hyped this whole series very well." So I hope it pays off. Also, be sure to follow my new Twitter page. I haven't mentioned it yet on my channel, but I made a new Twitter page just roughly a month ago, like July 2nd, I think. It's just called Sonic Rebound. So you find me on Twitter at Sonic Rebound. And basically, it's co-owned by me and Alexis Chavez. He and I both use the account. We both log in it. And he's responsible for dubbing Sonic Rebound in Spanish. So he'll be dubbing the pilot episode in Spanish as well. So yeah. But most of the posts on that page is from me. And man, that page is growing pretty fast. I just started it like a month ago, and it already has about 400 followers now. So, I mean, very, very happy for that. And it's going to surpass the Sonic Saturday AM Season 3 Twitter page very soon. That has like around 400 something followers. And I'm pretty cool with the person who owns it. Like we've talked before, and I'm really looking forward to that series. But thank you all for the huge support. There's a lot of Sonic IDW fans around the world. I think it's because, like I said before, Sonic IDW is the most accessible Sonic comic ever. More than the Fleetway comics, because that was in the UK, and more than the Archie comics, because that was mostly America based. I'm also thinking about making a SoundCloud where I'm going to post all the original Sonic Rebound soundtracks, that I've had on the show. And it's going to be there for you guys to listen to, download if you want to listen to it. I'm thinking I might sell the tracks. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments. But for now, I'm just going to put them on SoundCloud. But like I said, people are like, "Yo, Gamer Guy, when are you going to post the second episode? How long are you going to continue?" Here's my answer to this. While I'm currently working on episode 2, that should be coming out sometime this month or next month. This show can only continue and go on through your support, all of your support. Now you might be wondering, how can I support this? I can't pay or anything. Don't worry, because I used to try to crowdfund this, but after talking with, the writer of the comics, Ian Flynn, he advised me not to crowdfund it because he's like, yes, he enjoys the fan projects because it gives them promotion and he supports what I'm doing, but I can't crowdfund something of an IP that I don't own. Now, I could maybe crowdfund Super Swag Bros, but I can't because Super Swag Bros doesn't belong to anything. Yes, it's based off from Smash Bros, but I can go around that. But Sonic Rebound is based off the IDW comics and the Sonic IP, so I can't really crowdfund that. That's why I quit my Indiegogo page, and people are wondering, "Yo, I can't find it." So that's it, So how can you guys support this? There's only one way to support this. Watch and share. That's literally all you have to do. Just watch the episodes, share it with all your friends, hit that like button, smash it, leave a comment below. Whether it's constructive criticism or anything or compliments, that will help the show go on. Because I'm not going to continue with the show if the pilot doesn't hit 100,000. I'm still going to go on with episode 2 because we worked on that simultaneously with the pilot. But after that, after episode 2, the rest is up to you. If these episodes reach 100,000, I'll continue it. If they don't, then I just won't continue. So, yeah, that's all you guys can do. Now, I want to explain about how the show came to be, get a little bit more in detail of it, and what you can expect for the future. Now, as you all know, Super Swag Bro Z came out Christmas Day last year. But before that, I had an idea to adapt the Sonic IDW comics into and make them into an animation. Now, the comics started in April last year, right? They started getting big in the summer, but I really made the choice to do this in September of 2018, because September was the beginning of the Battle for Angel Island arc, and I was like, wow, this is so cool, man. I can imagine this as a series. So it was around September or October, I'm going to say September, that I came up with the idea to create the Sonic IDW comics and animation. But at the time, we were still working on Super Swag Bros Z, so I was really working hard to try to get that out of the way as soon as possible, because, I mean, you guys have waited 2 years for Super Swag Bros Z. So at first I was like, because I went through a lot of struggles trying to get Super Swag Bros Z out, I'm going to wait until the summer before I start on Sonic IDW comics. I'm going to give myself a break until the summer. But right after Super Swag Bros Z came out and it did big, I couldn't wait any longer. I jumped straight into Sonic IDW, and that's when I came up with the idea to call it Sonic Rebound. I went straight into that in January. Like, I started way earlier. So I already, it was over the holidays. I already started writing the script, the screenplay, adapting the first 4 issues of the comics, hiring voice actors. I did all of that in January during Christmas break. And then I came out with the first announcement teaser, and that was around the Super Bowl in February. So I came out with this early. Now, because of that, it may have suffered a bit because it was a little bit premature, because I was just so excited from the hype of Super Swag Bros Z. I just jumped into this head first without planning it, And then sooner or later, I realized how hard it is and how different Sonic Rebound is to Super Swag Bros Z. See, Super Swag Bros Z is great in originals, that is. I did that differently. I approached it differently because, first of all, there's no dialogue in it. So you can just have the action sound effects and music, which is easy to balance. But Sonic Rebound is different. There's choreo. I mean, there's more choreo than the fighting scenes in Super Swag Bros Z. And there's a lot of dialogue and plot, so you really have to plan things accordingly. Not to mention, this is going to be a series, so they can't just be one person to animate. And at first I thought Aaron Meetoons was going to do that, but there was no way he could animate an entire series whilst working on Sonic Villains. So he had to exit the project, but he left me a lot of files to work from. So then I just got desperate at that point, and I was looking for any animator, and then I found Salem. So episode 1, the pilot, even though a lot of people enjoyed it, it definitely got a lot of criticism, constructive criticism for the most part, and it was well deserved because, I felt like things were pretty glued and stitched together for the pilot. I mean, but then again, it's just the pilot. But at that point, I didn't really know where I was going with the series. At one point, I didn't know whether I wanted to make an animation or a motion comic. Now, if you guys don't know what motion comic is, you should take a look at Brown Table's channel. He's a Marvel tuber. He does a lot of videos on comics. But he did a series called Return to Zootopia. I think that's what it's called. I'm just going to put the link there. I don't want to show his footage. But a lot of it is motion comic. Like, there's some movement there, some animation. But it's very limited. It reminds you of a comic strip. And that's also what the Sega Scourge was going to do for Sega Cosmos. So there were already projects developing around the time I was doing Sonic Rebound that were going to do things motion comic wise. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a full-on animation like Super Swag Bros or a motion comic or a little bit of both. Because I remember when I was going through some animators trying to hire them, one was kind of turned off at first because he said he likes the idea of Sonic Rebound. It's just that everything's a bit disorganized, and he'll come back to me when the project is more organized. So that's the whole story behind the pilot. But right when I went on episode 2, we just started on episode 2 like in June, and things are way more organized. Even the animation looks so much better because this time I'm working with the Sonic Mania collab team. The animators behind the Sonic Mania animation got Lee J, Double K. We're getting back. I'm going to use a Cruxicon again. So, I mean, a lot of people are saying this looks anime-ish. It looks like something from Naruto. It looks very good. So I can't wait for you guys to see episode 2. And when I posted that tweet, it got over 1,000 likes. That's my first tweet that's ever reached that many likes, and it's not even on my main Twitter page. But yeah, and a lot of girls are liking it and retweeting it too. So I already know episode 2 is going to attract a lot of the Sonic fangirls because Amy. And when was the last time you've seen Amy represented in as a badass? You never really seen that since like Sonic Boom. But yeah, so expect the quality to completely improve by episode 2. Episode 1 was pretty much, we weren't quite sure which direction we wanted to take for the series, so that's why it looks the way it did. But now everything is going to be great. The animation, the sound, and everything. And like I said, this is going to be a monthly to bi-monthly series. When I first started Sonic Rebound, I wanted to make it into a movie series, and kind of like in the style of Harry Potter. Like I wanted every film to be a condensed version of an entire arc. Like the Fallout arc has 4 issues. I originally wanted to condense all 4 of those into a movie. But then when I realized that it would be too much money, cost too much time, I was like, you know what, let me just split all this into series, episodes. That'll be great because that's just more views, more of a following. And then when I'm done with the arc, I can compile it into a movie, you know, with making some changes and improvements. And that's what I'm going to do with this Fallout arc. So, what do you guys think about that? I think that's pretty good. This pilot received a lot of love, and it also received a little bit of hate too from the Archie fanboys. As you guys know, there are some Archie Sonic fans who really hate the IDW comics, you know, because it's just not Archie. You know, I totally get it, you know, like, it's kind of the same thing with Spider-Man. The Sam Raimi fanboys don't appreciate the MCU because it's not like the original. Even though I get annoyed at those people like that, I do understand where they're coming from, you know. So, what I can say is that, be on the lookout for Sonic Rebound. Don't think every episode is going to be word for word 100% faithful adaptation of the IDW. You know, I do want to make this my own. I do want to have my own artistic freedom and creative license for this. Stay tuned for it because there are going to be some little Easter eggs from Archie Sonic. So be on the lookout for that. But one thing I can tell you is that the end of this arc is going to have a shocking ending. If you guys think you know how this ends because you read the comics, think again, because this is going to be shocking. And what I want to do is I want to shock people. I want people to be talking about this series. Now, I'm not going to sacrifice the integrity of the story for something stupid and shock value. I'm still going to stay true to the spirit of the comics. Like I said, think about the Harry Potter movies versus the books. The movies do take their liberties, but they're always faithful to the books and the plot of the books. I see those as great adaptations. They're not perfect, but they're great. So that's what I want to do with this. So be on the lookout for that. So yeah, like I said, this all depends on you guys' support. So make sure to support this series. And speaking of videos on my channel, you know, I want to do more vids on the Sonic comics and Sonic IDW comics because there's a lot that I really want to talk about this series. And I just don't want to wait until every time I post Sonic Rebound. But the truth is, I'm just running out of discussions to make on Sonic in general. I mean, the games aren't hot right now. There's nothing new coming out besides Mario and Sonic in the Olympics. You know, I just don't want to make discussion videos always complaining about Sonic Team and Sonic games. I mean, that gets stale. That gets really stale after a while. And I don't care about the Sonic movie. I don't want to talk about that. You guys don't even want to hear me talk about it because I notice every time I make a video on the Sonic movie, it doesn't even get that much views. But I want to talk about the Sonic IDW comics, or be something like a Sonic comic tuber. What do you guys think about that? Let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Be sure to smash the like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Stay tuned for when I post the next episode of Sonic Rebound. Also, I'm going to be returning to Sonic Theories. I only got a couple more theories left, maybe 3 or 4. But yeah, I will be ending Sonic Theories next year when I reach my 5th anniversary because I just want to focus more on Sonic Rebound, and I think Sonic Theories has, you know, its ship has sailed. But I still will be doing another Sonic Theory soon, and I will be doing my last collab with the Sega Scourge on Sonic Theories. So, yep, I got a lot of things planned for this year. But alright guys, take care, and until next time, swag out.